I'm Alan Robarge, a psychotherapist and a relationship coach. Welcome to Improve Your Relationships, where I like to talk about attachment injuries and healing attachment trauma. On this video, let's talk about the core concerns and the core practices that I have identified linked to about insecure attachment relationship dynamics, which is a clunky long title. Insecure relationship attachment dynamics, the core concerns and the core practices are ways that we behave and think, the consequences, the result, the byproduct of living with an insecure attachment style. And as we know, there's a range of presentation, different types of styles, different adaptive ways that people respond to distress, emotional distress, distress around vulnerability, openness, whether a partner is available or not available, withholding, someone who is perhaps too available, too needy, enmeshed in a way that's going to feel overwhelming and maybe even smothering. And so regardless of where you fall in the spectrum between anxious, preoccupied, and feeling more avoidant or needing to distance, nonetheless, these core concerns, these practices are going to resonate with you, and or I hope that they resonate with you. I've created this document. There's a total of 12 core concerns and core practices. And if you'd like the document, please go to my website and you can download it. Sign up for the download at alanrobarge.com/core concerns. And then also please know that this document is the sort of a guiding guiding principles or guiding information that is identifying like-minded people who are coming together for the community membership website that I have created, building a community of like-minded people to encourage each other to dialogue and talk about these dynamics, and to realize, where do we have choice, how do we assert agency, how do we do something different. And it's within the context of asking advice, offering feedback, and really developing an online culture of support is the driving force, the reason why I created this website. And to identify what we're talking about is this document, the core concern. So you might relate, and if it really resonates with you, you might be interested in checking out more information about the community membership site. Let me read number 5 for you of the core concerns and the core practices. We have a heightened awareness of loneliness, longing, and feeling empty. We chronically feel as if something is missing, especially if we're not in a primary partner relationship. Therefore, we choose to practice purposeful, nourishing engagement with others and seek out all forms of relationships, not just romantic ones. So if we are feeling that emotional connection is lacking in our life, we have to look at how we're defining emotional connection and where we do have it but we ignore it, and how we mostly, or many of us, are looking for emotional connection to come in a particular package, to come in a particular form of what we'll identify the partner romantic relationship. And it's very possible that that's not going to be the main form where you're going to feel nourished and connected with other people. And if that's the truth, or if that's your truth, then we need to do things to cultivate building a life and being supported through a network of relationships where we're not placing so much emphasis on this one relationship that is going to, supposed to deliver a sense of well-being and belonging in this world. That's a tall order for the relationship to fulfill, and that's a tall order for your partner to fulfill. The pressure that it puts on the relationship and the partner oftentimes can really be detrimental to creating a healthy, sustainable relationship. When you practice having this choice of seeking out emotional nourishment through other places, through other community groups, through organizations, through friendships, through ways that you can have meaningful interactions in the world of validation and connection and emotional openness, that's going to obviously counter longing, loneliness, feelings of despair, emptiness that you might be struggling with around the fact that either you're in a relationship that is unsatisfying and you feel stuck, or in fact your relationship is ended, or you have not been in a relationship for some time and you're still feeling like something is missing. We don't always take the path or the route of pursuing harder to get that one prized, most important romantic relationship. When we shore up other areas of our life, that can dramatically change our perspective and our relationship to our loneliness and our relationship to our longing, which in the long run is really going to help how we perceive ourselves dating or meeting someone, and really going to change how we show up in a potentially new relationship. We're not going to be as desperate, or we're not going to be as needy, or the stakes will not be so high to make this one work, because you're connected to other forms of emotional nourishment. Again, this is number 5 in a total of 12 core concerns and core practices. And I'm going to reread it here. We have a heightened awareness of loneliness, longing, and feeling empty. We chronically feel as if something is missing, especially if we're not in a primary partner relationship. Therefore, we choose to practice purposeful, nourishing engagement with others and seek out all forms of relationships, not just romantic ones. Again, if you want to get this document so you can read along in these videos, there's more videos on their way in this series. To get the document, go to alanrobarge.com/core concerns. And to repeat, this is the information that we are sharing and talking about in the community membership website, Improve Your Relationships. And if that interests you, you can also learn more about the community on my website as well. Don't forget to subscribe. More videos on the way. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.